Have you ever known somebody who struggles with anxiety? Maybe you struggle with anxiety. No, don't worry, I'm not about to do a pharmaceutical commercial on you here. Side effects may include death and bleeding from your eyes. No, I'm not doing something like that. What are you like when you go through anxiety? What are your friends like, your family members like? They're nasty, right? They're snappy. Why? Because that feeling of anxiousness, it just robs you of all your patience, of all your grace, of all your mercy for your fellow man. Have you ever had to go get up in front of a group or in front of a whole room or the corporate board and give a speech? And maybe you're somebody who doesn't like speaking in front of people? You're a mess, aren't you? Do you feel like talking? Do you feel like gabbing with your neighbor about the dogs pooping in the yard? No, you don't. What am I saying to you right now? I have no idea. I'm just kidding. Joe Biden is in over his head. Joe Biden wakes up every single day now and he has that stomach acid burn inside of himself. And that's why you're seeing a new side of Joe Biden you've never seen before. I'm about to show you a bunch of video of Joe Biden bumbling, which is not new. Joe Biden, again, snapping at a reporter, again, snapping at a supporter, calling him fat. Joe Biden is not doing these things because Joe Biden is a mean, awful person. No, Joe Biden is doing these things because he was a senator from Delaware for 30 freaking years and never got challenged at all, never got a challenging question, never got mired in controversy. And when you're a Democrat, you don't have to walk from your office to go do your votes and get assaulted by the reporters about what an evil, horrible devil you are. It's a good life to be a Democrat in Washington, D.C. And so he lived that life for 30 years. Then he transitions from that life into the greatest job in the history of mankind. Yes, that job is Vice President of the United States of America. President of the United States would suck. And I mean completely suck. There's a reason all these guys look like they age 30 freaking years while in office. It's like being married to a feminist that just drains you of all life. Vice President never looks like that. Why do you think that is? You have no real responsibilities. You don't even have a real official capacity, but you fly around the world surrounded by bodyguards on the most luxury air travel you can find, luxury hotels. You mingle with the rich people. Ha, ha, ha. 8 years Joe Biden had to do that. How many hard questions did Joe Biden have to field during that 8 years? None. Half the time they rolled him out just so he'd say something dumb and we could all laugh. Ah, that Joe, he's crazy. Goodbye. Only now, those days are over. Now Joe Biden is running for the big boy seat. Now Joe Biden wants to be president of the United States of America. And he's in a primary, meaning the media isn't just going to give him a pass. They have their favorites. They love Elizabeth Warren. They love Pete Buttigieg or whatever his name is. So Joe Biden has had to answer some questions. And what you've seen from Joe Biden time and time again is this almost bizarre nastiness that just comes bubbling out of him. I want you to take a look at this video of him. I think this was yesterday with him and CBS reporter Ed O'Keefe.
Well, yesterday you said you accepted Bernie's apology and now you're attacking him. Why are you doing that?
Go.
Why wasn't his apology enough, Mr. Vice President?
Right this way, sir.
Why attack Sanders?
Why? You're getting nervous, man. Calm down. It's okay. He apologized for saying that I was corrupt. He didn't say anything about whether or not I was telling the truth about Social Security.
Thank you guys. We gotta do it.
It was weird, right? It was awkward. And then you could almost see that moment where the seasoned politician came back at him and he realized, oh, okay, this looks bad. And he tried to, play it off. Oh, you look nervous, Ed. Gave him that little pat on the shoulder. Oh, it came bubbling out, ladies and gentlemen. You remember when I believe it was an Elizabeth Warren supporter stood up at this Joe Biden town hall and Biden just goes off on him? Here it is.
You're selling access to the president just like you. So you
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And no one has ever said that. No one has heard that.
I see it on the TV.
You see it on the TV. No, I know you do. And by the way, that's why I'm not sedentary. I get up and well, yeah, you do. But look, here's the deal.
I'm not voting for you.
Well, I knew you weren't, man. You think I thought you'd stand up and vote for me? You're too old to vote for me.
Calls him a liar, calls him a fatso. and then tells him he's too old for him. When's the last time you saw a politician speak that way to somebody? Joe Biden is a man who's a backbench senator. He is a B- player, and they've got him in the A+ spot, and the man is not ready for prime time, and he knows it.